Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, some XRP Ripple news, which I think is overdue. How long have we got until the XRP ETFs come into play? Let's see what happens here. We've got a hacker trying to steal $15 million worth of XRP. Didn't get very far. We've got the Hedera DLT. We've got Hatachi America joining the governing council of Hadera, which is bullish. Gary Gensler investigating what happened with his X account before the ETFs were approved. What a disaster that was. Flair as well, jumping after Google Cloud integration. And Van Eck also buying $10 million in Bitcoin. And the addresses have been identified. Going to go over my crypto trading bots with 3COMMAS and OKX. Very, very bullish stuff. Let's get into the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting freaking insane in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose, all right? Formalities are out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go straight to the community tab. This is no BS. Today's profit with the trading bots, $853. That's 6.28%. Absolutely ridiculous. Go join the Wall Street Bull University. The link is in the community tab. You will not regret it. Top altcoins in the portfolio. We had BTT today, Superfarm, OMI Token, Luna Classic, and Phantom. Some nice coins there, including Phantom Lunk, however you say it, and OMI. Very, very nice. Haven't been on the VV app for a while, by the way. Ethereum deadlines for their ETFs, which is going to be very interesting, is not that far away. 4 months. We could see Ethereum spot ETFs hitting Wall Street, which is going to be very, very interesting for Ethereum. That's for sure. Total market cap sitting at 1.68 trillion today for the total market. Again, hasn't been that bullish, but it's been steady, which is nice to see that. The fear and greed index is sitting at 61. Volume has been $54 billion, so it's quite low. This needs to get up back to the $130, $150 billion level to be a full-blown bull market, and probably higher than that now. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 49%, Ethereum's at 18%. Total, again, gains for my portfolio. Bitcoin's sitting at 42,000 US dollars at the moment. Again, it's not doing that well considering the markets have been closed, and I believe there's a holiday that happened in the United States. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wall Street's actually been closed. We've got Ethereum as well, sitting at 2,528. Solana's at $97. XRP bullish at 57 cents. Cardano's at 53 cents. Doge at 8 cents. Top gainers today in the portfolio, though, Sia Coin, Rose, LCX is pumping, XVG. We have Lunk, Nexra, Luna, CFX, and Reef currently sitting in the pennies. Still, I'm extremely bullish on that. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. And before I do, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. This is where I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my indicators, my day trading bots with 3COMMAS, my dollar cost averaging bot. Setups are all in the Patreon. There is a lot of information in here. Again, very, very bullish community. There is 1,649 posts of really useful information on investing. Go join up. It's bullish as anything, and I love posting up my dividend stocks, which provide cash flow every single month, and I've been doing that for quite some time. Sorry about the pop-up here on my computer. Anyway, join up. There is a free subscription in here. The paid subscription allows you to gain access to all of my 3COMMAS trading bots. You can literally copy these, post, adjust them to whoever you like. Whatever you can think of, guys, it's all in there. Go join up. The news before I go live on the channel. Absolutely incredible. So join up to the Wall Street Bull University. Let's have a quick look at 3COMMAS. Now, again, there are referral links below to this. The bots have been working incredibly well today. I do have multi-bot set up, which means I'm trading both long and short, all the perpetual contracts on OKX. Bullish as anything, right? I'm using the monthly plan. You can use whatever you like. You can get the annual plan, the monthly, whatever, or you can buy annually, I'm pretty sure as well. So I should say a lifetime, which you'll basically never have to pay a subscription fee again. That is up to you. So links are below for this. Don't miss out on this opportunity, guys, because it's providing cash, literally passive income, which is nice. I'm using leverage up to 8x on some and, of course, 10x on the others. Again, I was trading with 15x leverage. It was too risky. 10x now is my level that I'm trading at, as my Patreon members know. I'm trading layer 1 coins. I do have the bot for that, my ISO 222 bot, all the banking coins. And again, all the perpetual contracts and both in long and short on an RSI indicator on a 3-minute time frame, taking 1.5% profits. Pretty crazy stuff, right? You can adjust these to whatever you like based on how much capital. Now, if you've got less money to trade with, I suggest trading less coins. I get this question quite a lot. It's up to you. There's no minimum amount required. If you've got only a few $100s to use in these bots, I would suggest maybe trading 5 coins max. That is it. Your base order size also needs to reflect your capital. Just keep that one in mind as well. So if you've got, small money, just adjust the base orders to, match your capital. And again, be careful with leverage. If you're an emotional trader, don't do this because, again, when you're trading with leverage, it's really, really risky. Now, up on the day, I'm up 899 Aussie dollars. That's 6.61% on the week. That's 20% right here. That's 2,273 in gains, which is nuts when you think about that. Basically making almost a week's wage in a day. And again, I just want to point this out. It's not every day that this happens, okay? But it's been consistent the last few days and the market's been a little bit more stable, which is nice. Currently with 3COMMAS, I've got 116 open orders, 68 positions, okay? You would never be able to do this day trading. I don't care what anyone says. To trade 68 coins at once, impossible. This is why I use 3COMMAS software. It's bullish as anything, guys. 2.5 years using this software. The position history is what people are interested in the profits. Small profits, 1.5%, right? You can see here 3.23 USDT, 2 USDT on the shorts, 1.78. Excuse me. The short positions on people and Audi, 5.4 USDT. This one got liquidated at 42 USDT. I'm not worried about that. You do get some liquidations. But the average win rate for this day today, which is the 16th of January, I'd say around about 95 to 98% win rate. No BS. This one here was a good one. That was on Maker at 17 USDT. Scrolling down, some other profits here. Really, really nice. 11 USDT. You can see that. It's small, but it adds up. You have to think, if there's 68 positions trading at the moment, that's a lot of trades. Just putting that out there. At one point, before all the flash crashes, I had probably close to 200 positions opened up. Ridiculous. But, we were making some decent money then, all right? But the flash crashes happen. You get liquidated. This is what happens when you trade with leverage. But, guys, bullish on 3COMMAS. Go join up. The link is below. Also, you will need an exchange. Leverage trading in the United States, Canada, and the UK, unfortunately, is not allowed, so you'll have to think of a workaway around for that. Let's go to crypto bubbles. Biggest gainers, we've got Clay up 24%. I don't invest in this, 23 cents. Pretty nice gains. I'm steering clear of Richard Hart. Sorry, guys. I don't like CEOs that parade themselves around with designer brands used, money used that was, essentially from people that invested money into the project. Anyway, moving on. Some incredible buying opportunities. Chainlink, 3.1%, $15. This was a $100 asset in the previous bull market. So let's see where that one goes. Luna Classic is up 4% today. Again, I do hold this. Let's see where it goes with Launch. If they burn some more tokens, we're good to go. Solana as well, 2.1% on the day. That's $97 US. And this has been doing exceptionally well, like ridiculously well. And of course, my favorites like IOTA, XRP, Hedera, XDC as well. Gems, in my opinion. Moving on to the XRP ETF. Here are the projected timelines of when we could potentially see this. Obviously, we're going to be having the Ethereum ETFs. That is a given. The application's already in with the SEC. SEC is going to delay the hell out of these. Same thing. But the mere fact that they approved the Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum is next in line. Then, of course, we're going to see XRP. And I should say Gary Gensler was only going to approve these because the court's probably going to hammer him on approving all of these. But I guess he only approved the Bitcoin ones because of the court, really, from that interview on CNBC. Yeah, true. Moving down, is a spot ETF feasible right here? Now, following the approval of BlackRock iShares, obviously IBIT ETF, alongside 10 other spot Bitcoin ETF products, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink granted an interview with Fox Business. During the interview, Fox Business Charles Gasparino asked of the possibility of an asset manager launching a spot XRP ETF. And Fink's interesting response to the question suggests that he was uncomfortable discussing the issue. "I can't talk about that," he remarked. The reply triggered mixed reactions as some asserted that the product was likely in the works. Now, I tend to agree that it is in the works, but it was not yet time to make it public. However, others speculated that the response might indicate that the thought of XRP ETF from BlackRock was not even conceivable. What's your opinion on that? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Another optimistic camp believes Fink's reply suggests that BlackRock might consider it in the future. Just going to have a sip of water, ladies and gentlemen. Why wouldn't he consider it in the future? I mean, it's been in the top 10 assets for what? Years? And it has legal clarity. Of course, Mr. Larry Fink's going to be considering it. Don't let that one slip past your fingers, I can assure you of that. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this, but the hacker attempted to steal over $15 billion in XRP from Bitfinex fails. This is huge right now, and we've recently revealed that by the CEO Bitfinex, Paolo Andrino, that there was an attempt to exploit their system using the feature of the XRP Ledger network, and the hackers attempted to move nearly $15 billion in XRP. Half of XRP's total value was noticed. Huge. However, the attempt was unsuccessful, and the actual transaction was just a few cents of XRP. Thankfully. The attempt failed because the sender didn't have enough money to carry out the transactions, the gas fees, and the aim was likely to trick Bitfinex into thinking the transfer was real, which could lead to the hack. Bitfinex's system recognized the transfer as a potential payment, a feature of the XRP ledger where payments can be reduced. Very interesting, you didn't get away with $15 billion. We've got Hatachi partnering up with Hedera, which is nice. And today, Hedera announced that Hatachi America has joined the governing council of its Hedera DLT, distributed ledger technology. Hatachi plans to use the public distributed ledger for industrial applications. This includes supply chain sustainability solutions, where it intends to run proof of concept within a year. Hedera's governing council now boasts 30 enterprise members. They include the likes of IBM, Google, Nomura and Standard Bank, DBS Bank, FIS, Wordplay, and Boeing. The group operates as initial nodes that write the network, preventing any forks. They also decide on the direction of the network as well, which is nice. They have a governing council. Gary Gensler has basically said that the FBI and Homeland Security are now investigating the hack on the SEC's X account. In his new statement, the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, everybody's favorite, the law enforcement agencies are now involved in investigating the last Tuesday's hack of the account, which was compromised and used a false post about the spot Bitcoin market exchange traded funds being approved. I mean, it was probably someone from inside. Who knows? We've got Flair also making moves today. I do hold Flair, but the price jumps after Google integration, which is nice. And of course, Casper is working with IBM and I believe Google as well. But Flair, the price surged on Monday to reach new highs seen in June 2023 last year. The gains after Flair announced Google Cloud had joined its network as an infrastructure provider. Nice. And the EVM-based Layer 1 blockchain Flair is surging after a major ecosystem development announced today, the 15th of Jan. After trading lows of 1 cent early in the day, Flair spiked to double digits to hit highs of 2 cents. Then the surge of Flair reached prices last seen early in June. And if the upside continues, buyers could target May 2023 resistance levels above the 3 cent level. Flair token obviously is a utility token used for the payments, transaction fees, and staking. And the community also delegate them to the FTSO data providers as wrapped Flair. These can also be staked to allow the governance of voting. Now, again, very, very nice to see that there and a nice update. Van Eck is buying $10 million worth of Bitcoin. which is nice. VanEck has become the first Bitcoin ETF for what have identified on-chain inflows after establishing the error address. VanEck stated on the disclosure that they bought 1,640 Bitcoin on January 5th, worth $72 million at that time. And obviously you can see the address right here, so you can go check that out. And the seed of 1,640 Bitcoin was funded from Coinbase Prime. And you can see they've bought an additional 226 Bitcoin valued at $10 million, corresponding to their circa $10 million of inflows on Thursday. So they're just slowly buying it, but no one holds as much as Michael Saylor. Let's go to the fear. Oh, I should say not the fearing, but the crypto meter.io and see where the money's going. So guys, it's been a hectic day. The buy flow, let's see. We've got Ethereum, Bitcoin. We have Solana. We have Ethereum Classic, TRX, and a few others, which I'm not familiar with. Let's go to X right now and see what's going on here. A couple of bullish interviews with Brad Garlinghouse. Now, go follow me at the Wall Street Bull Oz. I want to try and break 6,000 followers. Not that many to go until we hit 6K. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed to the X page. Google Cloud, Flair community update. Google Cloud and Flair, bullish as anything. Now, have a quick listen to this for those of you who've forgotten what XRP is. Listen to this.
System for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., Nostra reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with the crypto, though, is where SWIFT would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions, where you need service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something, but payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow instant, real-time movement of the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived? It's 3 days later. I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. It's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that SWIFT are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the SWIFT network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
Very nice to see that. Now, bullish, thank you, Emily, for this one, but Brad Garlinghouse. Have a listen to Brad Garlinghouse. We haven't seen him for a while. Let's have a listen to this.
And I was talking about our primary product, fiat to fiat, called xCurrent. And this guy kind of interrupts me. He's like, yeah, that's nice, but I have a problem settling into Peru. Can I use XRP to help me settle into Peru? And honestly, I was like, holy shit. Like, you know, here's one of the biggest banks in the world who has more liquidity than almost anybody out there. And I'm not even trying to talk to him about crypto and digital assets. I'm trying to talk to him about the core of fiat to fiat. And, you know, he's already looking ahead and realizing that, look, this is something that could help me solve a problem in Peru. And I don't want to necessarily hold currency in Peru from an inflation point of view or a regulatory risk point of view, a compliance risk. So they're looking for other solutions. And again, if you solve a real problem for real customers, it's going to work out.
Incredible.
How good's Brad? Legend, man, absolute legend. Now, David Schwartz confirming what happened there, but the billions of XRP moved statement is misleading. The actual amount transferred was worth just a few cents. Kudos to Bitfinex and, forgive me, I'm not going to pronounce his name, for effectively neutralizing an exploit attempt. And let's have a look at what happened here. What happened here isn't a flaw or a vulnerability on the XRP ledger. The partial payments feature is a standard and secure financial tool. And Bitfinex handled it properly, which is why they were able to prevent any potential issue, which is nice. Today's thwart is a strong reminder to all institutions and applications the importance of proper configuration and integration cannot be understated. And for secure integration with the XRP proper payments feature, check out the obviously link there. So that's nice that that was actually stopped. Larry Fink, we're almost at the maximum Bitcoin supply that could be created. Of course that is. And the Fear and Index is sitting at 64 at the moment. Now, of course, I'm going to go quickly to my banking coins. Everyone knows my favorite coins. Total markets right here. Let's go to the top. The biggest ones, of course, Bitcoin. We have Ethereum, Solana, XRP, which is nice. We've got Cardano, AVAX, Chainlink, XLM, Hedera, Quant, IOTA, Flair, XDC, Cas, Procello, WorldCoin, Nextra, Corium, Energy Web Token, Constellation DAG. They're all here. Now, that is it for today. Go join up to the Wall Street Bull University's links below. You will not regret it. I'll be posting some stuff up there as well. And stay tuned for a new 3COMMAS bot video. I'll be posting that up probably later on tonight. We'll see how we go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to all socials. Links are below the official accounts. And I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Have a good night, a good afternoon, a good morning. And if it's morning, have an espresso, bulls. All right, I'll speak to everyone then. Peace out. Bye.